Good evening, friends. Friday night, 6 o'clock. This is the time when our Jewish friends celebrate their worship service at Temple Israel. They worship at Friday night at 6 and on Saturday morning. Exactly 2 weeks ago, we left with our confirmands and our mentors from here, from our church, to go to the Jewish Community Center to celebrate worship service, Shabbat service with our friends. What I always enjoy being with our Jewish friends is the joy they have in worshiping in song and in their faith. As part of the confirmation program, we go and attend the worship service because Jesus was a Jew. And it is important for me to understand, and also for those kids to understand, the traditions, the faith traditions of our ancestors in faith. And it's not only us as a church that we are closing our doors out of love. It's many, many other faith traditions as well. We're not alone. And so in solidarity with our friends all across different faith traditions, I would just like to share the love we have for our people. Out of love for our people, we keep our doors closed. Out of love for others, we wash our hands as we sing or hum tunes for at least 20 seconds. Out of love for others, we wave frantically at our neighbors across the streets while making eye contact and smiling. Out of love of others, we are doing physical distancing, not social distancing. We are keeping in contact with our people even more than before. Out of love for others, we look for opportunities to share God's love. Out of love for others, I want to assure you that we love you and we care for you. And out of love for others, I want to laugh even more. Out of love for others, I want to assure you that we're in this together. And together we can go through this. And out of love, I can assure you that our God is bigger than the virus. I'd like to share with you a prayer for today from Reverend Dr. John Dorhauer, General Minister and President of the United Church of Christ, as this was taken from the National Council of Churches. We pray, O God, in whom we move and have our being, and with whose first breath we were once created, we bring to you our own grief, our anxiety, and our fear. As the world responds to this new threat to our health and well-being, and as more and more elderly and vulnerable people face an uncertain future with the spread of this virus, instill within us, O God, a new capacity for love and compassion. We call for blessings upon the medical care workers who will treat the sick and dying. We call for blessing on government officials and elected representatives who will manage and steward the resources needed to fight this virus. We call for blessing on the children sent home from school, especially those whose parents can't come home from work to take care of them or who might be missing meals while not at school. We call for blessings on all who must travel during this season. We call for blessing all who are grieving and cannot gather right now because of physical distancing. May the power of your abiding and steadfast love inspire us all as to be people of compassion, of hope and joy, as we discover in you that there is nothing that separates us from your love. We ask this prayer in the power of your most holy name. Amen.